The wheels, the engines, the hydraulics, crowds gathering for a festival to celebrate Mexican-American lowriding culture in the nation's capital. The event, organized in part by the National Museum of the American Latino, a branch of the Smithsonian. Established by Congress in 2020, the museum doesn't have a physical location yet.
My name is Jorge Samanillo.
Founding director Jorge Samanillo says the festival is part of the museum's mission to honor the culture and contributions of Latinos across the country.
I'm hoping that people come away with a better understanding of just one slice of how diverse our Latino culture is, and really want to learn more about our people.
But attacks by President Donald Trump are now complicating these goals, the future of the Museum of the American Latino and Smithsonian institutions altogether. President Trump repeatedly criticizing the Smithsonian, saying it is pushing divisive, race-centered ideology. The Trump administration is also now conducting an expansive review of the Smithsonian Museum exhibitions, materials, and operations.
The Trump administration has accused the Smithsonian of being too woke, of being anti-American. What do you make of that?
You know, I can't comment on all the things that have been said, but I know that the Smithsonian is making sure every day through our self-evaluations and our self-studies that we're nonpartisan, that we rely on expertise.
Earlier this year, Presente, an exhibit by the Latino Museum housed in the National Museum of American History, closed. The Smithsonian says it was for renovations. The closure came after the president's executive order targeting the Smithsonian as a whole. And soon after it closed, the White House published a document saying the Presente exhibit was anti-American.
What do you make of that criticism?
If you had a chance to visit the Presente exhibition, you would notice that it's trying to tell 500 years of history in about 4,000 square foot space. And that's a very difficult thing to do.
Artist Felipe Galindo said he was surprised at the exhibit's closure and shocked that White House officials directly criticized an illustration he made in 1999. 4th of July from the south border.
I don't think it's a political piece, it's a more humane piece.
What was your reaction to the White House singling out and targeting your piece of work?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was very terrifying, to be honest. Later I was sad because it was going to be removed from the exhibition. And later I was angry that they closed the whole exhibition about Latinos in the U.S.
We asked the White House about his critiques of the American Latino Museum, Galindo's work, and any potential long-term impacts the government shutdown may have, and have yet to hear back. In Congress, a bipartisan group of lawmakers, including Republican Senator Ted Cruz and Democrat Senator Alex Padilla, are working to build a permanent space for the museum on the National Mall.
How hard is fundraising for the museum in this moment, given the president's attacks?
Yeah, look, I'm not going to lie, the fundraising on the private side, because this is a public-private partnership, may be a little bit tougher at the moment, but it makes it all that much more important.
Senator Cruz's office declined our request for an interview. His Republican colleagues in the House Congressional Hispanic Conference sent a letter in June saying it's taking steps to ensure the museum remains unbiased and called for funding, saying this museum was authorized through the leadership of President Trump during his first term. Now we have the opportunity to finish the job.
Look, I think the Latino community, just like our nation as a whole, has been very resilient. We'll get past this Trump era stronger than before.
Many who flocked to the Lowriding Festival said they hope to see more from the museum, which plans to open a salsa exhibit in spring 2026.
We think it's really important that everyone has a space where they can see themselves.
There's a lot of contributions to our country that are made by Hispanic culture, by Latino culture.
Galindo also hopes the nation will continue to change the important role of museums.
Museums have to show always the good, the bad, and the ugly. I mean, there's an expression in Spanish to cover the sun with your finger. I mean, the truth is still shining out there.
For now, exactly where and exactly when people will be able to see the Latino Museum on the National Mall is an open question. Yamiche Alcindor, NBC News.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.